Hey, what's crack-a-lackin'? There we go. Actually, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Online at the moment. I gotta drive like 30 years away, man. So, I have a nightclub. I bought the cheapest one possible because, um, well, that's what I did with literally all of my stuff. Like, bought the cheapest bunker, bought the cheapest clubhouse, cheapest nightclub, cheapest everything that I could possibly get cheap because I didn't have, yeah, cheapest arcade, everything, dude. Um, because like it was really hard to like. I mean, everything costed like $1 million minimum, if I remember correctly, and like it sucks because all the cheaper stuff is literally like farthest away from literally everything. But I'm doing a nightclub mission right now because, well, that's I don't know. I gotta increase the popularity. The VIP had a little too much fun. I gotta drive him back to his house because I don't know what kind of fun he had. He had the kind of fun where you pass out. So I gotta drive him back home, which is literally like 30 years away from from the nightclub. I mean, the time limit's okay. It's just I want to get this done, and I can't drive too fast because if I do, like, dude, if you have a meter that goes up if you drive recklessly or drive way too fast, and it's already halfway full. It's like 3/4 of the way full because some idiot decided to swerve right in front of me. So now I gotta drive real slow. And I think a dude just shot at me. Oh yeah, he's shooting at me. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, never mind. I just narrowly escaped. Unless I didn't. It doesn't help that I'm driving in the opposite lane. But yeah, nightclub is a decent passive income business. You just got to do a few things every now and again, and then it generates like at the max like $50,000 a day, which ain't bad. And I think like a day in the game, something like 45 minutes. But I want more. And I'm mostly doing this stuff to pass the time because I upgraded my bunker where that makes weapon parts that you're able to sell. And pretty much like since I got the upgrade, like all my products are more valuable. Oh god, man, I'm so close yet I'm so far. I got like 6 minutes on the dot. No, wait, no, 6 minutes and 2 seconds, 6 minute, 1 second, six on the dot. Six on the dot. And literally, goodness gracious, I'm just trying to oh shit, we got 12 people in here. Hey, what's up, y'all? I literally gotta, like, I'm just waiting this out so I can have more products available. And this is the first time I broke a fucking promise. I promised I would never spend money on Grand Theft Auto money, but I spent like $10 for 250 grand, which, I figured, okay, well, I have enough. Like, I'm sitting pretty decent right now. Let's do it. So I spent $10 on the 250. It's either no 600,000. Thought it was 250. It's like, I think it's like $5 for 250 or something like that. But oh, dude, I'm right there. But nah, dude, I spent $10 on 600 grand, and it's not a bad investment, but it definitely helps. And since, like, I mean, there's no harm in it. I always judged myself for doing it because, like, for even thinking about it or just the idea of it, simply because, like, most of the time, whenever anybody buys like a card, uh, to anybody like buys a money for the, hang on, I lost my train of thought. I just delivered this guy back to his house, and I'm actually excited. I did it by the skin of my teeth because the fucking meter was incredibly high because of my ridiculous driving. But I was always judgmental of people that did do that to an extent. Like, I wasn't like toward anybody for it, but with me, I was like, I'm not doing that, and then here I go doing it. But it's only $10. Like, another thing I don't like is the griefing, which nobody likes, but with me, dude, it's happened way too many times. I got my shit blown up by an oppressor so many times. I lost fucking like hundreds of thousands because someone came through blowing up my shit. And it sucks. But yeah, I did a nightclub mission. I collected some money. So I should be sitting on like at least 150,000 on a sale. Hopefully 200,000, but that's just me being wishful. So me and Skeet have a song coming out called it's a diss track on Taco Bell. It's gonna be awesome. We also have another song with Crip Daniels called Sex with Women. I don't know when we're gonna put that out yet. I don't know if we're gonna put it out because we have quite a few songs on the back burner. Stuff that I gotta work on, stuff that I gotta touch on. I did a remix of Bedazzled My Glock, and I put in a rough draft for it that got released, but I gotta retake it because the mic quality was, well, my mic quality was butt crack. So I'm gonna, like, I have all the lyrics down. It's not bad. However, I gotta touch up on it. Gotta do some bleeps and bloops. And my Spanish homie is talking to me in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, but he sends messages, mostly just saying bueno. I'm like, good. I don't know what you mean by that, and I don't have a lot of time to use Google Translate. My thing is too, right? I wish I had the patience to learn other languages. It's more like I feel like I don't have enough time for it, but I know I do. I just don't have patience because I'm horrible. Like, my attention span is fucking shot. So I literally, I just don't I just don't take the time to do that, which is not a good outlook, or which is not a good mentality to have when it comes to stuff like that, because it's really important, especially working in the field I work at. And like, I have friends that are like, that aren't American, but like, for example, I work at a bar and a restaurant, right? Which, like, a bar restaurant kind of deal. And the folks in the kitchen speak essentially mostly Spanish, and they're cool as fuck. They're very patient with me because I'm an idiot, but they're really good people. And it sucks that I don't like one of them, one of the coolest dudes I know. his accent is really thick, and I can't understand him when he asks for something in English, which sucks. And I've had this problem for a long fucking time. My Wello, before he passed. Oh, dude, I got another $50,000. Cool. But before my Wello passed, he used to teach me Spanish sometimes. He spoke to me in like Spanglish with a heavy accent, and I rarely understood what he said, which sucks. And it didn't help. He also was really quiet. Like he was a very quiet man. But he was hilarious though. And I miss him. It's been like over a decade since he passed. I'd say he passed in like 2011, 2014, I don't remember. Which sucks. No, my great grandpa passed in 2011, my pawpaw. But my Wello passed, I think in 2013, 2014, maybe 2011, somewhere. I have a hard time. I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm horrible with dates. I'm as good with dates as I am with women, and I'm fucking terrible with women. Okay, so I was halfway right. This sale is like 153,000, no, 163,000, and I have a lot of people in this match or in this server session, whatever. So if I do this whole thing successfully, I'm probably gonna have 200 grand, like as a bonus, like all together. Like I'm probably gonna get a 40 grand bonus, 50 grand maybe. I'm hoping it levels out to like 400, like to like fucking 200 grand because I'm weird like that with numbers. Like I'd rather take 200,000 rather than 210,000 in this game, only because it would weird me out. Like it needs to be level, like it needs to be rounded. But 210,000 wouldn't be bad though. And one thing I noticed about myself, like I know this is completely off topic, but one thing I noticed is like just with how I am and my demeanor, like people think I'm on drugs. And I'm only bringing this up because I've felt this exact same energy coming from me like in other live streams or just in general, and people would question if I was on like usually like uppers. Like some people think I'm on crack, which I've done crack a couple of times. Like I've eaten it not knowing it was crack. But I don't fuck with crack. I don't fuck with speed. I don't really fuck with drugs that much. Not as much as I used to. Like it was especially when I wasn't messing with drugs that people thought I was doing drugs. Like even before I even touched weed, which is literally my first thing. Like people always figured that I was on something, and it hurt my feelings a lot of the time. Like in my natural state, people would think I'm stoned, but like it's mostly because of my eyes. Like my eyes would be just hanging really low because in my natural state, I'm a chill motherfucker, I think. Like I'm just naturally relaxed and just, you know. And people would ask me, "Hey dude, are you stoned?" No. Other times, like because I feel this energy right now within myself, like, like if I were hanging out with a few people, they would probably think I'm on something, and it sucks because it's kind of embarrassing. I just kind of started streaming on a whim. I think that's why I feel this way. Like 1 minute, like I just out of nowhere was like, you know what, fuck it, I think I want to stream, and immediately started to stream. Oh, I'm also thinking about streaming on PS4 again because I downloaded a few games. Like I downloaded Super Monkey Ball. What you playing? Oh, I'm playing GTA Online right now. But I downloaded Super Monkey Ball, Hitman Blood Money, and Hitman Absolution. Because all of it was on sale. The Hitman HD collection, dude. I had a huge nostalgia gasm, and I was like, dude, I gotta buy this shit because it's the HD collection, dude. Like I've played Absolution and Blood Money so many times, but I was like, oh, dude, like I heard they remastered them and they put them out, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I bought them and downloaded them. And with Super Monkey Ball, I used to play the second one on GameCube all the fucking time when I was a young man. And I was like, all right, fuck it. So I started playing it a little bit, and then the power shut off a couple times, and I just decided, I was like, yeah, I'll play it another time. Maybe the universe is trying to tell me not to play it right now. But, yeah, dude. Holly? Welcome to the stream. But GTA Online, man, I only started grinding the shit out of it because I had nothing else to play. Like, I used to play it sometimes back then, but, like, as of this past, like, year and a half, that's all I've been playing. Besides, like, other shit from time to time, like Resident Evil Village or Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, with how Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, it makes me wonder how GTA 6 is gonna play. And it makes me really excited because I don't give a shit how much money I have. Like, if I have at least, like, I feel like the pre-order is gonna be like $100, right? Like, if I even have like 200 or some shit, like if I have at least like some money to sit back on, and if I don't have anything I need to pay, first thing I'm fucking doing, dude, I'm getting GTA 6. GTA is my go-to. Fuck yeah, dude. I've been playing GTA 4 a lot as well, but that's because for some reason I was never able to play regular ass Nico Bellic GTA 4. Like, every time I had it, I was never able to actually play it. Like, I was either borrowing it or something else, because I never fucking... I had the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned, and I played that. I played both of those DLCs so much. Like, I was never able to play regular GTA 4, and it sucked to not be able to do that. But now I actually have it, and I beat it like twice, and I still go back to play it every so often. I want to try the new Saints Row game, but I don't know. I watched all the reviews of it. I watched all the fucking cutscenes. I read into the story, because back then, like, it's hard to believe that this game is like fucking like is like over a year or two old, like 1 or 2 years old, dude. Unrelated, but I love your pants. Oh, dude, thank you. I got these at Walmart for like $10. The Simpsons, man. Big homer. But, oh, dude. So I posted a short, I think, where I was like, yeah, I'm selling out. I'm going to work for $25. Now my manager, I worked at a McDonald's, and my manager was like, hey, I'll give you a $25 Walmart card if you come in. We're understaffed, and I needed to rest. I was working 2 jobs at the time, and I was fucking exhausted. But she's like, I'll give you a $25 Walmart card. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I went in, got paid as much as I usually got paid, which was like 12 an hour, which ain't bad. And I got a $25 Walmart card to top it off, and it was fucking awesome. So I went to Walmart and I bought these pants, and I just gave the card out to somebody. I was like, fuck it, I got what I wanted. All I wanted, I just wanted a pair of pajama pants, and I got what I came for, and then I left. But seems like a good deal. Damn straight, dude. It was on clearance too. It was like, I think the pants was like as much as that card was, or it was like way more than $9. I don't remember. But dead ass, dude. I want to try the new Saints Row game because it's like $30 now. But at the same time, it's so ass. But I'm a hardcore Saints Row fan, and I've been playing. I played all that shit. I beat all of it. The DLCs for each one of the games. Like the only thing I haven't played that was Saints Row related was the stuff that didn't come out, uh, like the sniper game that they came. Oh, Money Shot. That's what that they came out with, and like Saints Row 1's multiplayer. Apart from that, played Saints Row 2's multiplayer, Saints Row 3 and 4's co-op, Gat Out of Hell, all of it, every single one. But I haven't played the new one because it looks fucking ass. Not just the story, not just the characters, but the gameplay doesn't look correct. Not correct, but the gameplay doesn't look all that great. It doesn't look like a functionable game. I even played Agents of Mayhem, but I haven't beat it because I got bored. And Agents of Mayhem's not really that bad of a game. It's just like I'm a Saints Row playing dude. And Agents of Mayhem it just didn't hit. Weird thing is too, man, I used to play Crackdown a lot as well, and it reminded me a little bit of Crackdown, kinda. That's the only reason why I really played it, besides like to show love to Volition. I didn't buy any of the DLC or anything besides like the GAT DLC. Because, you know, GAT's in it. But even then, right, I didn't buy that. I bought that with the game. Like, I bought one of the editions that came with that. But let me think here. Saints Row 2 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Saints Row 1 is fucking great, in my opinion. Saints Row 2 is also it's fucking fantastic. Saints Row the Third, I liked it a lot, but I didn't think it would like it was definitely a good game, but I didn't like it that much. Like I played the fuck out of it, and my main issue was there were a few different, like for example the fighting, like you could punch someone like 3 times and they'll die, like that, or you hit them with wrestling moves. Saints Row 4 I wasn't very fond of. I played that a shitload too, and it was a good game. I just didn't like it as a Saints Row game. Gat Out of Hell was literally nothing besides like it was basically just activities. Like Gat Out of Hell would have been a much better DLC than an actual game. Like Saints Row 4 was actually supposed to be a DLC, which if Saints Row 4 was a DLC, despite it like, you know, like having a huge effect on the story as a regular game, well, like I think it would have been one of the fucking best DLCs ever. Like literally, like just as a video game, it's not bad at all. I think it's pretty good. But as it but I didn't like it only because of the effect it has on the story. However, as a DLC, it would be fucking awesome. And if Gat Out of Hell, now I don't know how they would like. It would be like an inception of DLCs if they made Gat Out of Hell as a DLC to a fucking DLC. I mean, I think, you know, it could have worked not as an inception of a DLC. I don't even know why that came up. If that was like a second DLC, dude, like to Saints Row the Third, like a sequel DLC, the fucking like if Saints Row 4 were a DLC, then that would have been pretty good too. What if they were able to mesh them somehow, like right after Saints Row 4, or like right like let's just call it Saints Row the Fourth for fucking like call but like naming it that in the sense of a DLC and calling it. I'm just gonna call it Saints Row 4 as like the game itself, but like I don't know how to explain this in English. I'm just gonna call it 4 Saints Row 4 as a game, but in the hypothetical sense of calling it a DLC, I'm just gonna call it the fourth. But it'd be crazy as fuck if somehow they were able, like, if we were able to fucking travel through time and fucking like change all of that into just DLC. Like, if Saints Row the fourth fucking if they were able to like mesh Get Out of Hell into the fourth, like right after you beat the fourth, that'd be the shit. Like right after Get Out of Hell starts, that'd be pretty dope. But have that into like one entire DLC, I guess. Olive Garden Anthem went to hard. Gang, make a sequel. Oh, I am. It's in the works. I have a beat. I found a beat. It took so long to find a fucking beat that was similar to that one. But I found one, and it's just sitting in BandLab. The original beat for Olive Garden Anthem, I can't find. I don't know why it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. I tried looking for it. 252,000. That's more. That's like nearly double the amount. Yo. Does he want me to drive? Okay. I have a person in my organization and I don't know how to drive this thing. I'm driving a Deluxo, I think that's what it's called, the car jet. But yeah, dude, Olive Garden Anthem, bro, that shit went kinda, that shit went decently hard. And it blew up a small bit. It got like 1,000 views. Like however many plays on SoundCloud. Like, I remember people were playing that shit at the basketball court near where I was living at, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Why are you listening to that? I just happened to be there by coincidence. And I was like, oh shit. They're really listening to this. It's fucking awesome. Make a sequel. Olive Garden Anthem 2. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Oh, and the guy left with his Deluxo in the air, dude. Let me park it. No. Oh shit. Second time this shit happened too. First time somebody fucking got into a Deluxo. Or I was driving someone's shit and they left the server. And I was in the middle of the fucking sky. And out of nowhere, man, they left and fucking I had to jump out and it killed me. Olive Garden Anthem 2. If I had BandLab on my other phone, dude, straight up, like, dead ass, I'd literally, oh my back, I'd literally show you what I made so far. Can I share my screen? Start a poll. I haven't used YouTube Live in like a little bit. Let me see. I can share the stream. What's this? Highlight. These are filters. I can't find it. I thought there was an option to share my screen. And I would not want to do that because literally I got a lot of degenerate stuff on my phone. I save a lot of not safe for work material. Butt cheeks getting clapped and fingers being snapped. Like on my other phone, I'd be able to do that because I don't save corn on there. Yeah, I'm saying corn. I'm one of those dudes. I say that as if I don't talk about... Like, dude, YouTube probably has my channel on, like... I know YouTube feels some kind of way about my channel because every time I post something, right? I looked this up. Every time I post something, all, like, the comments get disabled upon release because most of it's music, right? And literally, I looked up why this happens. And it's because they're trying to see if my content, like, if they should take it down or not. Like, it's being reviewed. And I didn't realize that. Which is kind of stupid. And it's especially stupid when they decide to take something down that's been up for years. Especially since it's just words, right? A lot of the stuff I upload, since it's music, a lot of it's just words. Like, it's not even, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's vulgar. But it's just ridiculous stuff, man. Yeah, might end the stream in a couple minutes. I wasn't really planning on streaming that long, but the thing is, I don't want to be streaming when my parents come back home. And I do live with my parents again. Well, a different parent this time. So, back then when I was streaming, I had my own place. And, you know, I explained what happened. Me and my girl at the time fell out. And then I streamed a few times at my friend's house when I was living with him. And now I live with my dad. Like, I haven't lived with my parents in like 2.5, 3 years. Until like February. So I'm still so now I'm living with my dad. And it's kind of stupid that, like, you know, I have some ops on social media. You got, you know, if you've watched my stuff for however long, you know who. And it's funny as hell, because me saying that gives ammo to somebody. Oh, you still live with your parents and you're 21, bro. I was on my own since I was 18. It's just thinking about it's kind of ridiculous. Like, thinking about, like, the fact that, you know, like, anybody... Because the thing is, right, when, like, everybody has people who are going to shit on them for whatever reason. With me, it's somewhat warranted, but it's like, I don't know, dude. Anything I'd have to say, I imagine, has some kind of, like, I don't know. I feel like, because of all that stuff, because of, like, you know, I'm just kind of wary about what I say. Only because, right, oh yeah, you live with your parents. It's like, bro, shut up. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I was going to give it like 15 more seconds. However, oh shit, my dude's texting me. That's another telltale sign. Thank you guys for watching, man. I'm about to head out. And yeah, you guys have a good time. Thank you for hopping on. I very much appreciate even if you just popped in for a few seconds, I very much appreciate you guys hopping on. leaving a comment, anything. I appreciate the engagement. Thank you. Have a good night.